Hey folks, this is Josh with Ayers Valley Farm. Taylor and I just want to take a minute to show you our temporary summertime water setup and how we get water all across our farm. You can see underneath this temporary fence here with poly wire that we've got a 1-inch black poly pipe with a PVC shutoff valve and a plasson quick coupler. We have these about every 200 feet, and it enables us to make sure we can get water in each one of our half-acre paddocks, no matter where we're at on either side of this fence. But this is how we water the entire farm all the way through the summer and into the fall and obviously early spring. It's pretty simple. The receiving end of this water, and that is city water, by the way, so that's actually that's almost a 1/4 of a mile from the house, and it runs another 1/4 of a mile behind us to the back of the farm, so there's almost a full half mile of black pipe, and it does change from 1 inch to 3/4 once we start getting some gravity working with us on the back side of the farm. But just to situate this, Taylor, so it's pretty simple. This is just an old Purina lick tub bucket with a Job Mega Flow valve. This is a 3/4 inch valve. We find that this valve handles pressure the best, especially when you're dealing with more than 60 psi. Do not use the Gallagher brass float type with pressurized water. It'll just seep on you and eventually roll over. So Job Mega Flow is the way to go. So to hook this up, we simply, aside from fighting with the hose, stick this under the fence, but you want it to be just right under to where the cows won't get aggressive and knock it over, and then you come home to a field full of water. It's happened before. Just lay this hose out here. You just simply flip this up, slide the connection in, turn the valve on, and if you walk down here, it fills up. Between this and actually moving the cows, we get about 15 minutes a day, and the cattle move. Typically we'll do this and then set up the next paddock for the next day, and that way by the time we're ready to leave, we can swing by, check on this, make sure it's shut off, everything's working well, nothing's leaking, and head on back to the house. I would advise that if you have this type of water set up, that you put a water meter somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis. That way if you're not coming back to the cows twice a day, you can at least check before you go to work or something like that to make sure you haven't had something happen overnight, and it'll cost you about $400 in city water. So that's all I've got. This is our quick synopsis on how we get water across the farm. Thanks everybody.